Renegades champs for 2018. Congratulations to them. And joining us on set is the manager of BP Renegades, Anthony Marcano. Welcome. Michael Marcano.
Yes.
Sorry about that. So how have you been? How is the mood or the atmosphere since the win?
Well, we are all elated, you know, and it was amazing on that final night when the results were declared to see, the celebrations in the yard, both from the players and the community and spectators who just joined in, who dropped in to celebrate with us. It was really, fantastic. It was really something we haven't seen in 21 years.
Yeah, well, was it expected?
Yes, it was expected in a way, because from the preparation, from the rehearsals and so on, and people coming around talking about the music, and from experience you get a feel of a winning tune. And then after you go into the preliminaries and you emerge on top, that bolsters your confidence, going forward and to place first in the semi-finals again. And you can pull it off. But of course there were little butterflies in your stomach, because it's never over until the fat lady sings. But we had a certain measure of confidence, yes.
So after 21 years, I mean, during the course of that 21 years, I'm sure there were moments of despondency.
Well, not really, because Renegades is a 12 months a year band, and we always try to put our best foot forward in terms of what we do, So we know it's up to the judges, but we try to convince, or we pacify ourselves with the fact that we're doing good music, Cannot always win, but we're doing good music, and that is the balancing factor.
Yeah, and also Renegades, you all would have played to audiences in festivals and concert halls all over Europe.
All over Europe, yes. So, winning or losing, it's a nice feeling. Winning is a nice feeling, but it's not the only thing, as I said. What is more important is the fact that you're doing good music, and we have always tried to do that, in all genres of music, whether it's classical music, whether it's Latin, pop, Christmas music. We always try to put our best foot forward. So Panorama is an event to us. It is the most important national steel band event. So yes, of course, we want to do well in it, but we do not exist solely for Panorama.
Because I understand that sometimes 3 months straight you all will be on tours.
Yeah, yes.
So you'll have quite a busy, hectic schedule to some extent.
Yes, and it all has to do with the organization, how we organize. For instance, we have an agent out in Europe, and that's why we are always on tour, because we have a booking agent out there. We have instruments that are out in Europe full time, so which reduces the cost of travel and so on.
So what would you say, what are some of the factors to what is the success owed?
To Renegades? Renegades, I think the structure of the organization, the management of the organization, and by management I mean the structure of the organization, because we are set up we are a non-profit company to begin with, and we have a board of directors, and under the board we have various committees which function as departments. Like the band is under the operations committee. We have a commercial committee. We have so it's like a company, and everything is a well-oiled machine. And I think that sort of level of organization give the players. That's why players are always there. A certain amount of confidence to believe in what they have and what they're doing.
So let's talk about the caliber of players that we had this year.
We also have a junior band, which is incidentally is 11 times junior champion, including 2 hat-tricks, and then the last one here is 5 straight. Quintricks, I think it is called, 5 straight. Yeah. So and from the junior band feeds the senior band in terms of players. And this year we were practicing with something like 150 players plus, right? Plus we have overseas based players who come back to play with us all the time. So, but again, as I say, you know, players don't mind, for instance, that they may not play for the final, they play for the semi-finals or the preliminaries, but being part of the organization is important to them, and it's important to us. So that's our secret. It's not really a secret, it's just a method. Yes.
How do you work towards, you know, developing that sense of discipline and commitment from the players?
Rules and regulations. Rules and regulations. There are rules that we follow, and so that keep people know what is expected of them, and they deliver accordingly. You cannot be part of what we are trying to achieve. Then the gate is there, as we say most of the times. But we are an organization that cares for our people too as well. So yes.
It's a family unit.
It's a family.
So people care for each other.
I can't leave out BP, you know, our good sponsor.
Yes.
Formerly Marcano, which changed to BP since 1970. And they have assisted us tremendously, both in terms of organization, of developing the organization, you know. They've helped us at times with strategic planning and stuff like that, you know. So yes, it's all mixed together for a great organization.
Let's talk a little bit about Devon Stewart and the contribution he would have made. How would you describe him and the experience that he brought to the table?
Well, first of all, Devon is a protege of Jit Samaru, and he came in, I think it's in 2010, he came to Renegades as an arranger, because before that he was a player. He left and he was doing arranging with other bands and so on. And he's the only arranger to have won a small, medium, and the single pan, small, medium, and now large category. But when he took over Renegades, he was trying to, you know, to keep what Jit Samaru had developed, the style and so on. And often I would say to him, Devon, you know, Jit did his bit, but Jit is dead and gone, you know, and he will forever remain part of the Renegades, you know. But his era is over. It is now Devon Stewart era, and you have to leave off his style, his methodology of arranging a Panorama chip and develop a Devon Stewart style. Take the band, make it yours. And I think that is what he did this year. Because if you notice, the music is different to what the styling that Jit Samaru usually followed, where you have the verse. Well, one thing he kept is that Jit Samaru always said that in opening your arrangement, you must always play the original melody as is, and before you go into any other movement of the music. And Devon did that. You listen to the entry verse and chorus. It is, in fact, Voice visited the yard on one occasion and was able to sing with the band, because the band was playing the exact melody in the exact key that he sang. So he was able to sing with the band, you know, which was tremendous, of course. All of that helped boost the band this year, as well as we had a media team who kept the band in the public's view throughout the season. All of these little bits, you know, that sometimes you never, as the audience, you never see, but it worked. It worked, you know. Plus, we have in the last few years we have taken, we by we I mean the board, we have taken the decision that we are going to Panorama to put on a show, not just to play in a competition, to make it a show. So, you know, this year we use pyrotechnics, and last year we use dancers and so on, because we want to make what we do. And again, it comes from touring too, because when you tour, you know, when you go on to all these shows abroad, big shows, it's not just don't go there and play. You have to put on a show, and that's what we did, and that's what we intend to do with Panorama.
So the tune that you chose, was that an easy selection? Voice?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
What was the deciding factor?
Yes, in the sense that, well, let me say the no first. No, in the sense that a lot of the players thought that the song was too slow, and it's not the Panorama type speed and so on. But Devon Stewart felt that he can use that song. He felt that he can build a story in the music through the song, and he said to the players, you know, just just give me the chance to do it. And they said, well, you're the boss. If you feeling it, we will feel it too.
And then they expressed confidence in his decision, so that was important as well.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So they went along with it, knowing full well that he had it in his hands, and very capable hands at that.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, having come from the band, the players believe in him as one of us, sort of thing. So that makes it easy for him to gel with the players, And as I said when we started, the atmosphere in the yard when we won, it's only then I realized that about 95% of the players that are playing today never experienced a win. Because the last win was in 1997. Some may have been in the junior band then, some may not have been bonus yet. So it was really fantastic.
So you're celebrating your 70th anniversary this year. What's in store? Closing comments.
Yeah, we were established in 1948, so this year it's our 70th anniversary, and we hope to do a number of activities during the year. We also have a tour later in May, and we are at the moment negotiating for another tour later in September. I don't want to count my chicken before they hatch, but yes, we are in discussion with a second tour. But between that, we want to do several things. Some of it we are still looking at how we're going to fund it and things like that. So I won't speak about them yet. I will say, but you said so and so is going to happen, and it didn't. But yes, we have some activities planned.
Mr. Marcano, definitely a pleasure chatting with you, and congratulations. Thank you for
being
being
very
here.
much.